She-Bows Media. Time with She-Bows. Meeting at the Akosia in Tiwa Auntie. Yene owner of Adana Multimedia. Yene naba say yene neba between nkomo afa ne juma ho ene enema oye. Then we get to learn much about her too as well, because ye pese obiara ho ejuma omoye. Youth ni bebre e bom ho modern e wo oman mu nti emre aso say e wo say yi ompie na obiara ho na munyam so na moboa o dwumadi a omudi nti ase na be ya ohia omomo ani omo services you come straight to them and you patronize them. All right, so as I said earlier on, she's right here with me. Hey Angie.
Hello.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Same here.
You're welcome.
And you're also welcome.
Thank you. Your outfit is so beautiful and I love it. It's cute and yes, I love it. I can take a lot of pictures.
Yes.
Okay. We need to know you, so you have to tell us a little about you.
My name is Angelica but I have decided to go by Ajo.
Yes.
So my name is Ajo. I'm a creative. I call myself a creative. I can do everything creative these days. But I am an animator by birth, if I should say. I did animation in school. Okay. I went to NAFTI. I'm a product of NAFTI. Okay. So I did animation in NAFTI, but I haven't thrown it away. It's just, being strategic about the business plans. So currently I'm running a business that is into business branding for companies. At the moment, my targets are startups. Okay. So people who can't afford, big companies to handle their branding. They come to me and I do it for them. And then also, I don't have the time to work with, graphic designers who today, tomorrow, I'll give you your thing today, tomorrow. But here everything is strategized. We give you a plan for your business. We tell us about your business. We give you a plan, your logo, your flyers for the social media management, and all of that. And new events coverage too.
Okay. Alright, so basically, like you said, you work with startups, those who can't afford.
Yes.
Okay, so if you are listening or if you're watching us and you're a startup, you always have to come to her for her to handle your stuff. Very important. She does beautiful stuff. Say, like, I have seen it myself.
Thank you.
Is that your future job?
Right out of SS.
Which SS do you go, by the way?
Guitar school.
Oh!
I did visual arts in guitar school. So I knew what I would do in the university. I knew I would do animation. So that's why I did visual arts. And I knew I would come up with a company eventually. But as to when, I didn't know. So I didn't even know I would be able to do something like this early. I was planning to work for quite a long time, gather a lot of experience before I set up my own place. So after school, I worked for about 6 to 7 years.
Okay.
And which to me wasn't quite long for somebody to work after school before they start up. But these days, everybody's doing something.
Yeah.
So then I figured, I quit my last job almost 2 years ago. And I didn't even quit to start my business. I quit to, get a better
job offer,
more or less, and then also to learn something more, to equip myself more, because sometimes when you're working with somebody, you're not able to juggle it with school.
Okay.
So I did some online courses, and then whilst at home in the interim, I was like, I do freelance stuff for people. Even when I was working, it was a side business. I had registered the business, so it was something like a side business. And it was more about even wedding invitations, if you can remember. So I do wedding invitations for people and all that. Then I was like, you can develop this into a big time business. Not only invitations, but general branding for companies and all of that. So then I figured, let me put things together.
Oh, okay. So how was the transitioning like, moving from the corporate job or corporate world to your personal job?
So I stayed home for a while to figure things out. Like I said, I didn't plan, to have a place like this whilst I was quitting.
Okay.
So, but whilst at home, I did a lot of thinking, and I had a lot of support from family. To be able to do something like this, you need a very, very good support system. So at home, when I needed some help financially, my parents were there to support me to put things together. So I don't have like a difficult story where I went to carry something like that. But what I can say is staying persistent, because it's staying persistent to the goal is what might be difficult, because you want to do this, but plans aren't going according to the way you want, so you have to keep staying. Sometimes this aspect you are trying to venture into, you are not getting clients, you are not getting money from that, so you need to be sure that, okay, you try this other way to make things work, this other way to make things work, because being a freelance graphic designer alone doesn't get you money. You need to be strategic about how you put your business together, and then if you want to get a place for your clients to come see you and all of that, then you do that. So that's basically what I did. I was home, I got a space, a family space, where I would go only to meet clients, because I didn't have everything figured out. So there was just one desk right here. It was just one desk, and then I put some books on it. So when clients wants to see me, I come here to meet them, because otherwise you didn't get anybody to think you're a scammer or something. So unless they get to see where you are. So I started with just one desk in this place. There were no partitioning, nothing. It was just one big space and one desk. And then, step by step, I put things together.
When you came in as a full entrepreneur, how has it been like? I'm asking because many a times a lot of people want to leave their main job and then start in the name that they also want to be their own boss. I mean, in as much as you're promoting your business right now, I want you to tell us, like, how has it been?
It's been pretty tough. Starting a business.
I said the truth though. Is it tough or it's fun, so that we are also able to say, hey,
it's not fun.
Because I know there are people who are taking the decision, who are on the edge.
Yes. It's not fun because you not get, like, when you're working for someone at the end of the month, but when you're running your own business, at the end of the month, you're supposed to pay yourself. Because probably you've made investments into the business, or you've taken a loan, you have to pay the loan back. So, and easy. Like, if you want to start your own business, honestly, I also planning. It's a lot of planning. If you are quitting a job, know that, like, whatever plan you have even might fail. So what is your backup plan? You understand? Me say I started here. I don't have like a front desk executive. I am my own front desk. I am my own customer service provider. I am my own designer. I am pretty much everything in this company. It's just last week I'm speaking with somebody who is going to help me part-time, because I can't even afford a full-time. And it's fine. You don't have to try to do anything to impress people, to give the business a certain look. Yeah. If you can't afford it, don't push. Because some people start a business, push everything into it, and then they don't actually plan, the most important part, like how to advertise the business, social media. Right now we are on digital marketing a lot. Without planning all that, you start a place and then nobody's coming in. You have to pay your workers at the end of the month.
It's crazy.
I know. So you take your time, do everything in your pace. Don't rush. That's a problem with us these days. We're trying to impress people so much that we end up crippling ourselves. So basically, those are some of the difficulties you would experience as a business.
Adana Multimedia, what exactly?
Okay, so Obi Base or starting a business, they don't know what to do. They don't know, like branding wise, they need a logo. Sometimes you ask them, some even don't have business names, but they want to start a business.
Interesting.
Yes, so we help you consult on that, so coming up with a name for your business. Then if you want to register the business, if you have your links, we also have a link at Registrar General Department where we help you register the business. Then we do, but it's not part of, it's just to help you, get a better, So then we help you with your logo design. And we help you with the right colors to choose that will help push your brand. Now, after the logo, depending on the kind of business you're running, let's say you're running a food business, you come for a logo, we design a logo for you. We advise you that, invest into your packaging. Okay, if you are maybe you're doing pastries, you need to invest into your packaging. Don't just put the food into one plain envelope, because packaging sells your business. It's a form of advertisement. Somebody sees the package, even in a bin somewhere on the floor. It's an advert. You don't need to go and pay huge sums of money. So then we advise you that, invest into your food packaging, and our rates are very, very, very low, because we understand it's not easy to start a business. So we give you very low rates to help, so that we keep you around too. Then sometimes somebody is like, I want to run adverts on social media, but I don't know how to. We give you a package, so we design flyers for you. We help you we advise you on what to do to boost your page, or how to run an advert, what will make the advert go far or not, and all of that. So that with the flyers, and also general stationery, office stationery stuff too. They also push the brand. And some call them aesthetics, but then sometimes they push it. It gives your brand some seriousness. I come to your office and like a client, you give a client a diary, a branded diary. It adds some kind of credibility to the business. We also help with the call cards, and we do general printing too for clients, so stickers and all of that. So, but what generally we help your business, get to the level it needs to in terms of branding. So that's what we help. So there's something called a brand kit. So we help you design your brand kits. So your colors, your brand colors, everything you need that will, even if I'm not the one designing your next flyer for you, if you present that to another designer, they can look at that and be able to design whatever. So that's basically what we do. We help you from ground zero build your brand up to a certain level that you need to.
Interesting. Wow. I'm so much excited about what you are doing, because I work with startups sometimes, and at first, so a lot of people think say all these things are left now can like big companies and all, but talking to you, I now know if you are starting from zero, we can still design something and make your brand stand out. Like Obi who and say who was system that all that, as you have mentioned, I believe so be 8 year no businesses no start, and that's what started crying in terms of branding and all, because if the branding is not good, trust me, everything becomes so boring, and boring and dull. Branding,
and social media marketing. What you put out there is what's on. And where I am, I can tell you that I don't have a signpost, but I get clients because I invest into my social media. I run paid ads on social media. That's why I get my clients, and they come here. Some are recommendations because I did a good job for them, so they recommend me. But most of my clients I get on social media.
Wow. And so startups now any will be someone might say boss na kasa na menene or chef flyers no one that's our business I don't know what the ko baby asa wo kwa ko pitch and now ko pay investments via on Sabeka. It's more contact on social media or link him up.
Also, we help you to like if you want to run an advert, a video advert, or an infomercial to talk about your product. We also do that. So like we are selling again food, and you want to, you know,
I don't pay the other partner.
Yeah,
what did you? Because for example, I did when
and when everybody is doing now, to see how Opia started business, it's food business. Mostly people who come to me is catering or pastries or food. You know. So if like you have a food business, you want to you have a small place, you want to show your clients that you know they'll be coming and shoot for you to help you sell the brand too. So, and these days, like I always say, you don't have to go and pay huge sums of money for a TV station. You have the power of social media, so you need to use it.
The power of social media. What do you think are some of the things people are doing, the startups especially, are doing wrong with social media? We are looking at it with business aspects.
Okay, so people create social media pages, but don't put content there. Sometimes, and then also your hashtags sell your business.
Okay.
If there's something called the digital marketing, you need to be able to brand your business in a way that when I go online and I Google wedding invitations in Ghana, your company should be among the first 5 people that come up. Otherwise, then you're not doing much. If I go on Instagram, your hashtags is what brings your name to the search engine. If I'm looking for what ribbons, where to buy or ribbons Ghana, your hashtags is what is going to bring your name into the search.
I'm not cutting you in, but I think when I started my salon first, well, then somebody called, so I usually want to know how you go because they are new. And she was like, oh, I just searched in salon at a pedicure in Achimota or something, and then you came in, and that's how come she came to me.
Yeah. So there's you don't just create a page and put pictures there. You have to be very intentional about whatever you're putting on social media. You put pictures, you don't even caption the pictures, you just put pictures there, or you write a happy client, you know. No, you have to be very strategic. And there are online courses, if you can't pay somebody, there are online courses that you can always do to learn these things. There's Google Digital Africa. If you Google Digital Africa, it's an online, it's free.
Okay.
You learn how to even your website, how to get your website to get traffic, or to get Google, like when somebody's looking for a bicycle repairer in Ghana, they Google, your website will be among the first 5. All that's a strategy. Otherwise, you'll be in your shop with your big sign post. You are paying AMA business payments, but you are not getting it. People are working from home and are using, you know, the internet and are getting more money. E-commerce. Yeah.
You've said a lot to us, but I want to know this. If you get the chance to go back to the corporate world, would you go back?
Honestly, I had drum a concept and go back.
Oh.
Because working for someone in the corporate world, at the end of the month, we were a bank alert.
I drop it.
But sister, at the end of the day, let's drop it out there. Hey, with the bank is reminding you of what's left in your account after all. So I don't come, but I mean, I don't want to say no, but I don't think I would. Because I think I've got things running here. I don't know how I can leave this in someone's care and then work for someone else. So I'm being positive that I think I
like that. Being positive. So in 5 years' time, where should we hope to see Adana Multimedia?
Well, Adana Multimedia is going to expand. We are coming up with an NGO.
Oh.
It's hush for now.
Okay.
But in 5 years, I'm sure we'll come back and interview us to tell you more about the NGO, which also involves, so
tell us a little.
It's just a small something to empower women.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the
best
I
can
say.
Okay.
But yeah, we are going to. We hope. Eventually, I'm going to expand to to grow my animation business. Eventually, this is just to keep the bills being paid, because animation, whether we like it or not, isn't really paying a lot these days. I mean, if you have a good connection, yes, but it's for me. It's, my strategy is to build this, then I go to that. So it's going to be a step by step. Because it's not a one-man business. Animation is not a one-man business. Those doing it alone are really trying, but I want to be able to establish one aspect of the business and I move to the other. So hopefully in 5 years' time too, that aspect of the business will.
Oh, we can't wait to come back in 5 years' time to come and see what Adana or where Adana has gotten to, because I have so much trust in you that it's going to go far and expand. And finally, as you're drawing the curtains nearer, any advice you will give to people out there, like somebody who wants to start a new business, already in it but is stuck? Okay, yes. What advice would you give to them?
Everybody's situation is unique.
Okay.
So maybe I will target somebody who feels like giving up because they're not getting support. It's not easy. Sometimes the friends you think will support you, they're the ones who don't. I think you should still keep pushing. Focus on other aspects. You shouldn't always you want to do this, so everything must be targeted at that. Take some time, sit back and figure out another way to be able to reach that goal. Like I said, it's animation I did, but I am not I'm an animator, but I'm not running an animation business because it's not difficult to have a fully established animation. It's not easy to have a fully established animation industry or company here. So I'm taking everything one step at a time. So change if you wish. That's what I've written there. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. Sometimes somebody came here and said, sometimes you need to change the goal to make the plan work. Maybe the goal doesn't completely change, but what you are targeting, you should either expand it or narrow it, because it might be too big. That is why you're not reaching. So you narrow it and you'll be able to reach it one at a time. So,
wow. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. Interesting. Even in the office, our church might be brave, we have positive things, and I love it. Maybe I am a ready and a coma so. In Tanzania, I'm a kind, you know, about Angie and a Waha, or no, founder, Adana Multimedia, a bank, Zenith College, Tishi. It is all as a not far from Zenith College. It's all by and one will do to me friend. Now you'll be do Honoma, Zenith College, a friend, say, what Baby do. And I send your boss, so no, all start to business, who won't that, and then you think things are really expensive. Or how the so was saying now when you were starting. She'll give you affordable rates to brand you. So please, always get in touch with her. But as an Ebeko, social media handles very important. You have to give it to us so that they will know.
The Instagram is Adana_multimedia. Adana ADANA_ the word multimedia. Okay. Facebook is Adana Multimedia. And maybe I can drop my number.
Yes,
so
that would be perfect.
054 638 4279. And I'll
but just this will be on my
054 638 4279. And since I'm my own customer care service provider, you reach me directly.
You reach it, but please, only for business purposes. But and your business men friend and your business and want to say open graphics be all kind be and no and your business men friend. Thank you so much for watching us. Me I'm the interview bring your friend me Akusia Interior Auntie. Your best answer is Thank you, Angie.
Thank you. High five.